Welcome to Mindful Yoga and Wellness. Today's practice is going to be a full body power flow. All you're going to need are 2 yoga blocks. We're going to start in a seated, comfortable position on your mat. That might mean cross-legged like I am right now. You might help yourself to a butterfly position, or if it feels better to extend the legs out in front of you, something that brings the body a little bit more comfort and an ease before we get started in our practice. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the breath, and just trying to settle in. Feeling that connection, the sitting bones pressing firmly into the mat, gentle lifting through the crown of the head, sitting up nice and tall, finding that neutral spine. Coming into a natural rhythm of breath, and if it's comfortable for you, perhaps you're joining me, closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Resting the hands comfortably in the lap. You're welcome to bring your hands together at heart center. Taking a few moments for you to settle in, finding that quiet, that peace. Taking a moment to create a focus, a purpose, or intention for your practice. Sealing this intention with a full cleansing breath when you're ready. Take a deep breath in. And a long audible exhale out. Softly release the hands by the sides of the body or in the lap. On your inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, let it out. So we're going to transition into a hands and knees neutral spine tabletop. I will meet you there. Allowing shoulders to stack directly over wrists. Hips are directly over knees. And we're going to come through a few rounds of cat-cow. On your inhale, start to slowly drop the belly, lifting the chest, then the tail, and finally the gaze. As you exhale, press more firmly through the palms of the hands, strengthening through the arms, gently rounding through the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Take 2 more cycles through. Use your breath, go to speed that feels good in the body. I will meet you in a neutral spine tabletop. So from here we're going to start activating through our right side, tucking our right toes, and start to glide that right leg out behind you. So we're flexing through the foot, guiding that right heel back, staying active through the core, staying strong through the arms. So pressing the earth away from you, keeping head in line with spine, protecting the neck. Feel the stretch along the lines of the right leg. Activating through the quads. Activating the hamstrings. Take a full breath in. And a full exhale out. Slowly return the right knee back to center, extending that left leg long as you tuck the toes under, gliding that left foot back. Flex and press the heel back. Activating the quads, the left glute. Find that stretch in the hamstring. Press firmly through both hands. Again, keeping head in line with spine. Take a full breath in. Full exhale out. We're going to extend our right leg long, meeting at the top of a push-up. Take a little micro bend of the knees and slowly start to lift the hips up high, coming into downward facing dog. So setting up your dog, you're welcome to alternate, lifting heels, pedaling through the feet. Taking this moment, acknowledging the different sensations of the body. And then I'm going to have you take a moment of stillness here. Pressing firmly through the hands, through each and every finger, guiding the tailbone up. You're welcome to keep a bend at the knees if that feels better in your body, but continue to breathe. Bring that belly button to spine. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to shift back into a high plank, top of a push-up. Staying strong here. And then lower down to the knees, neutral spine tabletop. So untucking the toes here. We're going to step our right foot forward, aligning our right knee in line with our right ankle. You're welcome to glide the left leg back a bit. You're welcome to tuck the toes if that feels better. Popping up off of the fingertips, slowly sweep the arms up and overhead, dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. So stay active through the abdominal muscles, through the core. Breathing here. Staying lifted through the crown of the head. Start to bring the hands together so they touch. Interlace the fingers. So we're going to gently lean over to the right. Opening up through the left side body. Breath is relaxed. One more full cycle of breath here. And then slowly return to center. Start to lower the hands down to the mat, stepping your right foot back. Setting back up neutral spine tabletop, and then stepping the left foot forward. Left knee over left ankle, perhaps gliding that right leg back. When you're ready, popping up off of the fingertips and sweeping the arms up high. Settling in. Reach through the fingertips, shoulders are relaxed. Active through the core. Keep the breath natural. Bringing the hands together so they touch. Interlacing the fingers, and this time we're going to gently lean over to the left side, opening up through the right side body. Relax the breath. One more full cycle of breath here. And slowly return back to center, lowering the hands down. We're going to tuck the right toes under, step your left foot back to meet the right, top of a push-up, and then press the hips up high, downward facing dog. Pausing here for a few moments, relax the breath. Start to guide belly button to spine. 2 more full cycles of breath here. On your next inhale, slowly lifting the gaze, you're going to take a bend at the knees and gently walk the feet to meet the hands for forward fold. Inhale, coming up with a neutral spine. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, slowly reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to that plank, top of a push-up. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bending the elbows, guiding them towards the body, lowering down. All the way, untuck the toes. We're going to widen the position of our hands. As we inhale, pressing up, lifting the chest, keeping head in line with spine. Exhale, lower. Pressing up to that push-up position, and then downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. And then taking a moment of stillness here. Full breath in. Full exhale out. On your inhale, lifting the gaze, bending the knees, and start to walk the feet to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, slow fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to that top of a push-up. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down halfway, guiding the self up, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, start to walk the feet to meet the hands for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, lower hands down through towards the sides of the body. Find that mountain pose. Relax the shoulders. Feet are hips distance apart. We're staying lifted through the crown of the head. So we're going to build on that. As you inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Stepping the right foot back, a slight diagonal, gentle turn out of the right foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, settling in, warrior one. Left knee over left ankle. Settle here. Activate through the core. Relax the breath. So find that engagement through both sides of the body, both legs, pressing firmly through both feet. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Start to slowly lower the hands down. We're going to step our left foot back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Inhale, look forward, micro bend in the knees. Walk the feet to meet the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time stepping the left foot back, coming into a warrior one. Right knee over right ankle, arms reach high. Pressing down firmly through both feet, relax the shoulders. Take a moment here. Activate through the core. Stay lifted through the crown of the head. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Start to lower the hands down. We're going to step our right foot back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here. Rounding down. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Inhale, we're going to shift forward, coming to a high plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, slowly lower down, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Start to open up at the hips. We're stacking the hips, bending that right knee, guiding that right heel towards the body. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Start to level off the hips. We're going to gently guide that left foot forward, planting that left foot down, slight turn out, bringing those arms up high. Settle in, right knee over right ankle, core is active, shoulders relaxed. Bring the hands together so they touch, interlace the fingers. We're going to gently lean over towards the right. Again, opening up through the left side body. Take a full breath in. Full exhale out. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, lower down. We're going to step that right foot back, lowering down into our cobra or chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Full breath in. Full exhale out. This time inhale, left leg reaches high, three-legged dog. Start to slowly stack the hips, bending the left knee, guiding that left heel towards the seat. Staying strong here. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Start to slowly straighten the left leg, gently leveling off the hips. As you inhale, shifting the weight forward, stepping that left foot forward, dropping down to that right foot. Gentle turn out of the right foot. Slowly coming up to our warrior one. Left knee over left ankle. Legs are active, core is engaged, shoulders relaxed. Come back to your breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bringing the hands together so they touch, interlacing the fingers. Start to slowly lean over to the right side, opening up through the right side body once again. Staying strong, breath is relaxed. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Inhale, start to slowly come back to center. Exhale, lowering hands down. Step back to that high plank, top of a push-up. Your choice, slowly lowering down, coming into baby cobra, or coming into upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Taking 3 full cycles of breath here. Settling in, finding your strength, belly button to spine. On your next inhale, slowly lift the gaze, micro bend in the knees, and gently walk the feet to meet the hands for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, lower hands down through heart center, and then release the hands by the sides, mountain pose. So find your grounding here. Feet are hips distance apart, shoulders are relaxed down and away from the ears, and the palms are rotated forward. Staying strong through the feet, active through the legs, and relax the breath. On your next inhale, slowly reach the arms up high. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, lower hands down through heart center. Release the arms to the sides, roll the shoulders, and walk out the feet. So we're going to prepare for a tree pose, starting on the right side. So we're going to ground down through our left foot, staying active through the left side of the body. We're going to lift our right leg, maybe to the lowest part of the leg, maybe higher, pressing our right sole of the foot in through the left thigh, making sure we're not pressing on the left knee. So bringing the hands to the hips for a moment. So guiding that right foot towards the left leg towards the right foot. Find that focus, that balance, relax the shoulders. Staying strong here. You're welcome to lift the arms up and overhead, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears, staying lifted through the crown of the head, and start to slowly guide that right knee back just a bit. Staying strong. Take a full breath in. Full exhale out. Start to slowly lower the hands. Reach through the fingertips. So we're forming a T here. And then from here we're going to guide our right knee back to center, micro bend in our left knee, releasing that right foot off of our left. So we're going to stay lifted here. Top of the thigh is shining up towards the sky or the ceiling. And when you are ready, we're going to slowly hinge from the hips, taking a fold, staying level with the hips and extending our right leg long, keeping a flex to the foot. You're welcome to bring the arms down to the mat or blocks. Staying active through the core. Take one more full cycle of breath here. And when you're ready, slowly come back. Keep a bend of that left knee. We're going to reach our hands underneath the back of our right thigh. Start to extend that right leg long. So holding on to that leg, pressing through the heel, shoulders are relaxed. Take a full breath in and a full exhale out. Start to slowly lower and release. Bring that right foot down, pedal it out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start to press more firmly through that right foot. This is going to be our supporting leg. We're going to bend our left knee, start to bring that left foot to the inner right leg. Find what feels best on this side. Core is active, hands to hips and shoulders are relaxed. So press more firmly through that left foot into the right leg as you guide that right leg into the left foot. You're welcome to keep the hands on the hips, perhaps guiding the arms up and overhead. Relax the shoulders. Find that balance, that focal point. Guiding that left knee back just a bit. Opening up through that left hip a little bit more. Start to slowly lower the arms out to the sides to form a T. Reach through the fingertips, wrists in line with shoulders. Start to slowly guide your left knee back to center. So keep that flex of your left foot, micro bend in your right knee, gently hinging from the hips, slowly folding over that right leg, extending that left leg long. So keep balance through the hips. Find that strength. Creating a beautiful line through the crown of the head, the entire spine. You're welcome to use the blocks. When you're ready, slowly start to come back up, coming back into a bend with that left knee. So bringing the hands to the hips first, relax the shoulders, top of the thigh is shining up towards the sky. Start to bring the hands behind the back of that left thigh, extending that left leg long. Core is active and engaged. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Start to slowly bend that left knee, return that left leg down, walk it out. So we're going to take a forward fold. Inhale, reaching the arms up high. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to step back to the top of a push-up, high plank. And then we're going to slowly lower down to the knees and press back to child's pose. Take a moment here, sending the hips back, reaching through the arms, opening through the chest, the upper back. You're welcome to lower the forehead down to the mat. Taking a moment to relax the breath. One more full cycle of breath here. And on your inhale, shifting the weight forward. So from here, we're going to come into a tall plank position, top of the push-up, and we're going to guide our right sole of the foot into the inner left thigh, rotating on through our left foot. So we're going to come into a side plank, tree plank variation, bringing your right hand to the right hip, allowing that left wrist to be directly underneath the left shoulder, guiding that right shoulder back and maybe reaching that right hand up and overhead. Staying strong here. Embracing any little shaking. Activate through the core. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then when you're ready, we're going to lower that right hand down, rotate onto our left toes, and we're going to slowly lower down, bending the elbows towards the body. Coming all the way down, and then extend that leg long, pressing up to upward facing dog. And then pressing back to downward facing dog. So take a moment here, Pedal through the feet. And then finding stillness. Full breath in. Full exhale out. From here, slowly shifting the weight forward. We're going to come back to a neutral spine tabletop. From here, walk the hands in forward in front of you, and then tuck the toes once again. We're going to do that same sequence on the other side. So we're going to guide the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh, rotating open onto your right foot, side of the right foot, staying lifted. So we're lifting that right hip down. Maybe the left hand stays onto, brace that shake there. Find your balance, left hand to left hip, and maybe reaching that left arm up and overhead. Stacking the right shoulder over the right wrist. Breathing here. One more full cycle of breath. And then when you're ready, start to lower that left hand down. We're going to rotate so our chest is directly over our mat. Start to slowly bend the elbows, guiding the elbows inward, and start to slowly lower down. Extending that left leg long, untuck the toes, pressing up to upward facing dog. As you exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Taking a few moments here, finding your breath, pressing firmly through the palms of the hands, through the fingertips. Guide the heels down and back. Stay active through the core. Find that breath. Take 2 more cycles of breath here. Last one. On your inhale, we're going to slowly bend the knees, coming into neutral spine tabletop. Untuck the toes here. Guide the knees open a little bit wider than hips distance apart, and send the hips back for a wide knee child's pose. Extending the arms long. Take a full breath in. And a full exhale out. Gently gliding the hands towards the right, opening up through the left side body. Breathe here. Inhale, walking the hands back through center. Exhale, gently walk the hands towards the left. This time, breathe into the right side body. Full breath in. Full exhale out. Walking the hands back through center. We're going to gently walk the hands towards the body as we shift the weight over to the side, coming into a seated butterfly. So bringing the soles of the feet together so they touch, creating a diamond shape of the legs, taking a little notice, a little attention to the inner thighs, noticing where you'd like the stretch, whether it be the inner thighs or the hamstrings. Sitting up nice and tall, take a full breath in, and a full exhale out. As you inhale, hinging from the hips, gently lowering down, keeping head in line with spine, keeping the shoulders relaxed. One more full breath in, and full exhale out. Slowly start to rise. We're going to guide the knees together so they touch, extending the legs out in front of us. So I'm going to turn this way. So sitting up nice and tall, taking a flex to the feet, shoulders directly over hips. Inhale, reaching the arms up high, drop the shoulders. Exhale, hinging from the hips, slowly taking a fold. Breathing here, a few cycles of breath, releasing into the posture. One more full breath in and out. Slowly glide the hands back up the legs, roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. So if you are sitting in the middle of the mat, wonderful. If you need to scoot yourself forward, then do so and grab a block. We're going to make our way all the way down to our backs, and we're going to take a bend of the knees. So from here, relax the shoulders, feet or hips distance apart. We're going to gently press in through both heels, lift in the hips, and we're going to bring our block on its lowest setting directly underneath our seat. So right underneath those hip points, keeping the head and neck stationary, resting the hands on the belly or by the sides of the body, palms face down. Checking in with the body, checking in with the breath. Keep the breath relaxed. Take one more full cycle of breath. On your next inhale, pressing firmly through both feet, we're going to gently lift the hips up, gliding the block out from underneath, slowly lowering down. Take a full cycle of breath once we're fully supported. Slowly bringing both knees to chest, wrapping the arms around the shins or behind the back of the thighs if that's more comfortable. You're welcome to add a rocking movement. Returning the knees to center, we're going to cross our right leg over our left, stacking our right ankle on top of the left thigh and interlacing the fingers behind the back of the left thigh. Guide the shoulders down and away from the ears, gently guiding both legs towards the chest. You're welcome to keep a flex of the left foot. Keep the breath natural. Coming into the side seat, a little hip opening. Take a full breath in. And a full exhale out. Start to release the grip. We're going to bring the sole of that left foot down to the mat first, and we're going to cross our right leg over a little bit more and extend the arms out wide to form a T. Scooping our left hip under, gently coming into a twisted roots, reclined spinal twist. Keeping the breath natural, both shoulder blades are grounded. Making sure the neck feels comfortable and relaxed. Maybe the gaze is beyond the right shoulder if that feels good for you. Take one more full breath in. Full exhale out. As you inhale, gently guide the knees back to center, uncross the legs, allowing both soles of the feet to rest comfortably on the mat for a full cycle of breath here. Slowly start to cross the left leg over the right, left ankle on top of the right thigh, lifting both legs towards the body and reaching the hands underneath or behind the back of the right thigh. Taking a flex of that right foot. If you are noticing any discomfort in the left knee, you're welcome to flex the left foot also. Keeping the shoulders relaxed down and away from the ears, belly button to spine. Making sure the full spine feels supported by that mat beneath you. Opening up through the left side. Keep the breath natural. One more full cycle of breath here. Start to slowly release the grip, lowering the sole of that right foot down to the mat. We're going to continue the cross of that left leg over the right, lifting the hips up, guiding that right hip under the left, and we're going to slowly take our spinal twist on this side. Extending the arms out long to form a T. Again, remembering to keep the breath natural and the neck is relaxed. Let the gaze follow anywhere that feels good. Perhaps this time it's beyond the left shoulder. Take one more full cycle of breath. And gently start to return the knees back through center, uncrossing the legs, placing both soles of the feet down onto the mat. Hands can rest on the belly, full cycle of breath here. And let it out. Preparing for our final pose, Shavasana, extending the legs long, creating space in between the feet, maybe as wide as your mat, allowing the arms to rest comfortably by the sides of the body, making any movements the body might need to find that comfort, to feel relaxed and at ease. So let the shoulders drop away from the ears, tucking the chin slightly inward towards the chest, creating length through the back of the neck. Letting go of any tension you might be holding onto anywhere in the body. Keeping the breath natural and relaxed. Quiet the mind. Take these moments, enjoying the stillness, allowing the body to absorb the benefits from your practice. Feeling secure, grounded, stable. If you have the time, I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. When you are ready, start to bend the knees, bringing the soles of the feet down to the mat first, pausing here for a full cycle of breath. And gently reclining onto your right side. Maybe bringing the right arm underneath the side of the right head, the side of the ear, the neck. Pausing here, full cycle of breath. And then when you're ready, gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Resting the hands comfortably in the lap. You're welcome to join me bringing hands to heart center, honoring our practice, the full cleansing breath. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, and a long exhale out. Thank you so much for allowing me the privilege of guiding you through your practice. Stay healthy, happy, and well. With love and gratitude, namaste. Thank you so much. Until next time, be well.